Alright, welcome back to another stream. We're gonna check if everything works correctly real quick. We're gonna check if everything works.
Yeah, okay.
Audio works pretty good. Okay, alright.
Okay, we chill.
Chill. Yeah, everything should be ready to go. Let me do a quick little fly through over here just so I see how stream encoding is going, because I am on new settings. Yeah, doesn't look as good as it used to, but that's what you gotta do. We dropped the bitrate, but by 1500 megabits, so from 6.5 down to 5. Down to 5K. So, yeah, this is how things look now. Not so great, but hey, those with worse connections can tune in now, I guess. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. Haven't done this in a while, but now we have a little bit more chill time after the first wave of college exams has gone through. I still have 2 or 3 left to do, but they are to do in about a good month, so I have a ton of time to prepare, so I'm just chilling a little bit right now. And we gotta get back into Minecraft, man. We gotta get this map done. We gotta get this Battle Royale map up and going, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there has not been really anything happening, anything changed since the last stream. It was like a month and a half ago. I don't know. The only thing though that I've hopped on just a little bit every once in a while is to work on the graveyard. So now at this point, at least we got a graveyard complete. I don't know how the last version of the graveyard looked. I guess it kind of looked something like this. So we had this kind of a basic wall of bushes around here, and there wasn't really too much of anything else. I think that on the last stream we just placed a few tombstones. That's about it. So yeah, this is how things look now. So did quite some work on the bushes, made them bigger, put a whole bunch of vines everywhere, so it just looks a little bit better in my opinion. And added some into the ground, so you really kind of get that feel like they are spreading and whatnot. This area is obviously pretty much just trees, don't need that area really. So but yeah, the only thing that's really gonna happen with this place is we're gonna add in some more chests after when we start adding chests, and we're gonna need to put some things over here. So I've been thinking just some survival games, mini games, Easter egg thingios of it's just for instance, for instance, Beijing Canadian and ASF Drome used to play a lot of survival games, which is what I personally watched a lot of, and just some famous little episodes from over there, and just stuff, it's so I think that's gonna be pretty good. Added a whole bunch of flowers, so this is very colorful now, which I like. It's quite grand. We got sunflowers, we got roses, we got everything, man. Church is still pretty much the same. You walk in and you're greeted by this annoying sound. I did add a few flowers like this inside. I don't know if I just wanted to add a little bit more green. I don't really like this because the grass there looks a little bit weird. I wanted to do a grass block over here, and then a trapdoor on the side, but I can't because of the signs. But I also don't like this. So what I think I'm gonna do real quick is we're just gonna replace all of this. So we're just gonna break the flowers, put some of these things in, and I think we're just gonna put flower tops on top. I think that's gonna be quite alright. Put some flowers in there, because yeah, I don't know, this thing kind of looked a little bit weird, but I do want to have flowers in this place and stuff, so it just, you know, it just brightens it up a little bit more, you know, adds a little bit more life. So let's see, let's get one of you. Let's get a poppy, dandelion. Yeah, it's enough. You can just do sort of a thing with these things like a so, you know. And the classic combo. And there we go. So how does this look? Yeah, I think this looks better, you know. It brightens up the place just a little bit. And yeah, you know, I like it. I like it a lot more than what it was before. That grass really did look weird, but yeah, I don't know if these are new or not. They look pretty sick. I'm gonna keep these things. So this is originally how I wanted to do all of these, but I couldn't because the signs over here, and I didn't want to shrink these benches. But yeah, I think it looks good. You know, we can just keep these over here. I think these fit in quite well. So, all right, yeah, the church is looking pretty nice indeed. We'll need to get started on the catacombs at some point. This will be probably just like a very simple room. You know, we're gonna have some nice chests over here, but need to do something to where when somebody enters, skeletons spawn, something like that. So, you know, it's a little bit of a risky thing, you know, have some signs like turn back and stuff, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, you know, love Twist Church, you know, nice to have some big buildings on the server, and you know, now it has a pretty nice looking graveyard as well. The original idea was to build kind of a stone bricks wall around, but that kind of looked not so good, and you also can't go too grand because it doesn't really make sense, because why would you, like, you know, if we're just getting right down to it, you know, why would you spend, you know, so much money on building such an expensive brick wall to guard your graveyard? Doesn't really make sense, you know what I'm saying? But definitely want to have some sort of a wall, so this thing kind of, you know, it kind of has its own privacy while you're down here. And the good thing about the wall is as well, you know, this really looks kind of like a completely different area on the map, you know, because it's you know, it's really its own little thing. So yeah, it's not spooky or anything, but kind of wasn't going for that anyway. It's more just like pretty and stuff. So yeah, I think I like how everything turned out. You know, we got some big trees. Had to add some of these guys in because or else it was just looking kind of plain and empty, you know. So yeah, looking pretty good. So yeah, this is how the graveyard turned out. And yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. And alright, so the next thing that I wanted to do was, this area was left kind of empty over here, and the original plan on the map was for the graveyard and the church to kind of occupy this area, and then to build some sort of like farms over here, but then the twist build the church over here, so we got this kind of an empty area over here, but you know, it's okay, it's fine. And yeah, then we got left with this kind of an awkward area over here where it's not like big enough to really build like substantial structures and stuff, and you know, it's also kind of big that you do want to place some stuff in here. And yeah, I just decided to copy paste some of these houses the twist built over here, just, you know, just so I don't have to spend a whole bunch of time making new houses and stuff. I can just copy paste them, change them up a little bit, and you know, it'll work fine, you know. And that's it. We don't want to have too big of like an area over here because this is obviously supposed to be the main looting point. This is just kind of something in between. So I think I'm gonna add another one of these over here, but you know, that's also kind of part of this whole area that we still gotta clear out. So you know, that's so that's kind of what I want to do today, just like connect all these houses over here and stuff, so it's all pretty and stuff. And yeah, hopefully it works out. So alright, now the first thing that I gotta remove, did I remove the markers that I used for copy pasting them? I think I did. Yeah, okay. So I also added some trees already. But yeah, now we're just gonna change this up a little bit. You know, so we're also gonna take some cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone, okay, we can take some stairs, why not? The wood, let's take some oak and spruce planks. Alright, and just change the design a little bit, you know, maybe fill in this roof over here like that, you know. This can be a more of a complete house over here, but then you know we can just add like an opening up here, you know, something like that, and another like a little bit of a thing over there, and we can kind of, nah, it kind of looks weird because the support beam is over there, so maybe just something like that. I don't dig that too much, to be honest. Maybe just like a little bit of a thing over there, know what I'm saying? Yeah, that looks pretty okay. Remove one of these things as well, maybe. You know, doesn't matter too much. Just change the outlook of the house a little bit. Maybe, so he used dark oak for this thing. So maybe if we just change it to spruce, it could look kind of a lot different. You know? Because we kind of just want to get some differentiation. So let's just time set day at the moment, because it is quite dark when you're working with such dark materials. But yeah, I pretty much have the server set on permanent night at the moment, just because back when I was working on all the lighting in my village and stuff, it's just you know, I don't really mind the darkness that much, because my monitor is like quite bright and vibrant anyway, so I kind of see everything, but it's not the best for the stream. But you know, it is kind of essential to get all the lighting well done and stuff, because when I actually launch this map, I do want it to kind of, you know, change between night and day and stuff, and we want to have good lighting in both situations. So this is where there were some logs over here, so we can just add these in like that, you know, put another one on top over here, you know. Let me fill it in a little bit. Yeah, you know, looks like something, I guess. There we go. You know, it's a little bit different, so that's nice. This is kind of an empty area over here. Don't know if we want to do anything over here. Maybe, you know, maybe like add a ladder over here. Maybe, yeah, just like add a ladder over there. And you know, we kind of don't need one over here. You can just kind of be expected to hop on. So yeah. Second thing, I think we're gonna. Oh, what? You can place stuff on houses, on doors now. That's pretty wizard. Okay. The inside, I think we're gonna change later, so I don't have to swap around my hotbar. So right now, let's just make sure this kind of looks okay. This doesn't over here. I'm gonna do some grass work later. But yeah, also just kind of break this up. Let's add a bit more cobblestone to this guy over here, you know. It's a little bit of a cleaner house, right over here. Actually, let's add in some more bricks. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some of that diversity in. So there we go. I think that works pretty alright. You know, it looks kind of like a lot of different houses, and it's also kind of cool to have, you know, the same sort of houses, so you know what to expect when you go inside. So yeah, I think this one's done with a little bit of a makeover. You know what I'm saying? Actually, this sort of looks weird. Okay. I guess it just kind of sticks out. So let's respect Twist's design right over here. You know what? It's kind of nice to have a little bit of a different tone over here. But yeah, this is also another kind of weird thing. You know, some more wasted space, I guess. What I actually want to do right now, let's just get some trapdoors as well, and we can just do a cool little big flower pot over here, and we can just, you know, put in some flowers like that. You know, I think that looks pretty nice. Also, let's get some vines. This house is particularly sort of close to the ocean. So let's add some vines like right over here, you know. And some like kind of a mossy wood finish. And yeah, you know, I think that's gonna be pretty good. These trees already have vines, no? Okay, let's add some vines over here, like that. Okay, this tree has vines and these guys have vines as well. Okay, it's pretty nice. You know, it's also nice to have these trees over here kind of like that, and you know, there are gonna be vines. For instance, this one is gonna grow all the way down, so you can just get on top of the tree, and then you can kind of be right up here on top of the trees, which, you know, it's cool because you can kind of surprise people and attack them, and you're kind of safer up here, you know. You are quite visible, but the thing is also you know, you can't like just drop down because you're just gonna take way too much damage. So, you know, it's a nice little bit of a different you know, it's another kind of a different dimension added to the game. So yeah, now let's move on to this one right over here. So let's fill this in. Let's time set day again. So let's give these people some problem. This is kind of, there we go. Let's add it in like right over here. There we go. And the rest is pretty okay. Let's change that a little bit as well. So this thing is kind of in the ground, kind of pasted a little bit weirdly, but you know, it's also fine. There we go. Second thing, let's get some logs over here. Let's just put like a long ass log over here. And then another smaller one, and then another smaller one on top, like that. You know, so that's pretty nice. We can like add some more logs over here. There we go. You know, make the house look a little bit different. Yeah, this grass is kind of weird. Let's sort of fix this just like this. We can kind of connect it to this thing, but I don't know if we really want to do that. So just make a little bit of a hill right over here. Yeah, let's just kind of connect it like this, because it kind of makes more sense then, you know. There we go. I think that looks a lot better. This thing also looks sort of weird, so let's just fill it in right now real quick. You know, just so I don't forget about it. Because that wouldn't be good. We don't want to forget about it, you know what I'm saying? This is way too blocky. Yeah, you know, I guess let's do that as well. Let's get some sand. Fill it in with some sand as well. Yeah, okay, you know, looking pretty okay. Let's get some bone meal real quick, finish this thing up. Just bone meal the grass just a little bit. It's not looking so clean. So yeah, there we go. Looking pretty good. So what we want to change here is also add in a little bit more bricks. We can just add in some cracked ones like this, so you know, let's add in some mossy ones as well. There we go. So we got quite a little bit of a different feel, you know. The roof also sort of different. Yeah, you know, I guess it's done. The doors up here, they're fine. They can be a little bit different up here. How does like a jungle door look though? It's kind of strange, but I mean we can kind of keep it, you know. I also kind of don't like that it's kind of like sticking out like that, so I'm just gonna real quick take the normal door, just place it a little bit inwards. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it does look better like this in this sort of a situation. And let's replace this one with this door. There we go. That looks pretty radical, bro. Now we have this last house. It's kind of the most problematic one as far as the location goes. So let's break all of this. Then we kind of need to fill it in. There we go, something like that, you know. I don't like this. Let's add in a little bit more of a straight terrain over here. There we go. Got some light glitches over here. This also looks pretty strange. And we can just remove all of these logs over here. And I don't know why, but the grass isn't really spreading like it should be on this server. Pretty sure it's not turned off or anything. It's just sort of weird with how the spreading works. All right. I guess now we can just get onto the interior. So let's take care of the lower levels first. So we're gonna wanna replace some of this stuff, so we can just completely demolish this one and just change it into like a big ass just like sleeping area, you know. So okay, first thing that I kind of want to do is replace all this with spruce. There we go. Okay, so we got kind of a two-tone design up top. I guess we could do like a sort of a two-tone over here as well. So let's try something like this, you know. There we go. Alright, so now we kind of want to add a whole bunch of beds. Don't want to use too bright colors because they kind of don't make that much sense. But also use just a little bit to brighten stuff up. So there we go. Just add in some beds, you know. Yeah, let's make them separate. Makes more sense. Turn back to day. Yeah, these torches aren't gonna be working, so I also think this fire actually isn't working. It's just way too dark in here. There we go, we can light up both of those. Yeah, we can put like a table over here, I guess, and we can put another bed, like two more beds like right over here. Kind of don't like the blue. I kind of don't like this one as well. There we go. Okay, so kind of want to keep this area clear. Definitely want to add some furnaces. What else? Furnace. Because we can't add chests or crafting tables. Want to add in some item frames maybe. And some of these things. There we go. So just, you know, sort of adding them in between. We can also just do sort of like I think you can place stuff on top of stairs. So you can just make like tables like this, I guess, you know? So let's see if we can place pots on top of these. Yeah, we can. Okay. So just place some tops on top of, flower pots on top of these things. Add in some, you know, pretty plain flowers, I guess. There we go. Yeah, you know, looking pretty nice. And we can add, we can break this bed. Add like a little bit of a furnace area over here. Stack it a little bit. There we go. What is this? Yeah, that kind of looks better. And here we just kind of want to do a quick little seating area. So we are just gonna, do the good old. Oh, we could do something with trapdoors. Trapdoors are pretty cool. So first, let's take stairs. So if we do a thing like, like this. Now let's see how these guys are gonna look on the side. That looks pretty okay, you know. We can also do a little bit of that. So that looks pretty solid, sort of, you know. Now we just need a fence table over here. Something like that, you know. Yeah, I think that's okay. And you know, add in the chest as well, of course. It can just be, I don't know, just be like over here, I guess. And we also need to add in a torch. Let's just do a lantern. We can just place one like over here. And you know, we brighten up the place. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Up to the second story. Need to replace these. There we go. And this should kind of be, I don't know, what should this area be? That's a little bit of a working area, a little bit of a storage area maybe. Add a chest over here. We can add in some bookshelves. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, we need to add campfires below. Yeah, put some more like kind of equipment looking stuff up here. How does this thing look? Add it like, I don't know where to add it. Let's add 2 of these over here. Let's add 1 of these over there. Okay, you know, a little bit of a working area over here. Let's quickly add the campfire over here so I don't forget to do that. There we go, because now we have smoke coming up like that. You know, looking pretty nice. And let's actually, so I don't forget, let's add these into the original building as well. So there we go. Looking a little bit better. We can kind of break that and add it in lower, you know. So you know, there we go. Looking pretty nice. Alright. Let's head back to day. And yeah, this place is kind of done up here. Let's add in some quick little bit more chairs. Like a smaller one right over here. So yeah, there we go. Looking like a pretty okay little working area, you know. So yeah, these vines also kind of look pretty sick, you know, like you're in the forest. It's kind of nice. So yeah, all right, that's the first building done. You know, remodeled a little bit. Pretty cool stuff. Let's move on to the next one. So in this one we can kind of keep this sort of general aesthetic. You know, we just kind of gotta change it up just a little bit, you know, so maybe add in a brewing stand and just some waters with no effects and stuff. So I just add one over there and put some bottles in like that. What else? Put some barrels in? Let's put some barrels in. Put a barrel over there, put a barrel like that. It's kind of a chest tucked away over there. Swap this out. Let's actually just swap it out like that. This thing also. So let's just put this thing on like this thing. And yeah, kind of remove some of the clutter like this. Let's add some bar stables. So let's get some fence. Actually, or no, it's kind of too high for that, right? Let's try it with slabs. How does slab work? I think it's gonna be too low to the ground. I mean, you know, kind of works actually. Add another one over here. Should one be like? Should these just like be like that? Yeah, maybe just keep them like that. Open this thing up a little bit. And yeah, okay. You know, change it a little bit. We can add a barrel in. Why not? It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not fine. Let's not do that. Let's put some random andesite in, just for a little bit of a change into materials. Add a pot in back with some sort of different flower, like I wanted to do. Let's just put a mushroom in there. Why not? Let's just go crazy, man. Okay. Yeah. Look pretty okay. Go up here. Break the stuff up. So yeah, we can just put some beds over here. So let's let's put a bed over here, and then let's put a bed over here. Put another barrel over here. Get some books into the place, and then some like of this equipment stuff. There we go. Get a torch, an item frame, and one of these things. There we go. Let's get a lantern over here. And yeah, let's put a table and a chair over here. So let's just get a fence. One of these, one of these. Put one over here, put one over here, and some chairs. So let's get slab. And one of these. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, you know, looks kind of like a work area over here. Got your own table of stuff. Kind of want to clear this up then. Add a bed in right over there. Maybe another one right over here. And that's kind of great. Let's add something else over here. So let's add one of these. Yeah, I mean, okay, let's just add a redstone block, like over here. Actually, let's add it over here. It's kind of a little bit harder to be, you know, accessible and stuff. We can put one of these over here. There we go. Okay, second building done. Alrighty then. One more to go. So down here, I don't know, what should we do down here? What should we do down here indeed? Maybe we just kind of break all this up and have this sort of as a storage area of sorts. So just break all this stuff up. Add in some dirt. And we can just get some wood, you know, just like a whole bunch of wood down here. And just add in wood, you know what I'm saying? You know, we don't need to ask how they got in here, you know what I'm saying? We don't care. Actually, we can make this bigger. Just put a double door over here. There we go. And I believe there's a saw thing. Yep, here it is. Yeah, right. It's kind of like, it's a weird height. Yeah, because this is definitely too high. So yeah, we can just put in some saws over here. Oh, just like this. Okay. Add a campfire in here. Or two. Or like this. You know, a lot of smoke in here. You know, it's fine. We're doing fine. Add a torch situation in here. That's just fine like that. We can add some stripped wood like right over here. And a little bit more wood right over here. So it kind of looks like a wood shop and stuff, you know. Add in some planks over here, you know. And just add in a redstone block right over there. And yeah, it's done, you know. Maybe add some barrels in actually. Barrels, there we go. Let's add one over here. Let's add one way back here. There we go. And maybe a flower pot. You know what I'm saying? Let's add in a flower pot with like a dead bush, you know. Just a nice dead bush right up there. You know, they just forgot it was over there. It dried up, and that's how it goes. Okay, so we got 3 of these complete, and that one is complete as well. You know, we got a little bit of diversity going. You know what I'm saying? You kind of look at the buildings. You know, they look the same. You know what to expect, but you know, the insides are pretty different. Actually, I forgot to do the upstairs over here. So let's redo this real quick. Just add in different beds, not do too much different stuff over here, you know. So we're just gonna change that. Let's go over here. Add in a barrel and get a lantern. And then like that, you know what I'm saying? Pretty nice. Yeah, we got the hole in the roof, you know. What you gonna do? Add another one over there. We can add a blast furnace right over here. Let's replace this sort of a bench over here. So let's just getting some like some dark oak with these things. There we go. Yeah, let's turn them to spruce. It kind of puts too much contrast, you know. Doesn't look like it kind of belongs together. There we go. Got a little bit of a different thing going on over here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe remove one of these things and add in one of these, and let me see. Okay, let's actually add in one of these birch ones, kind of like a little chair, like this, you know. Got a little chair going on with a little table, you know what I'm saying? Pretty nice, pretty nice. I do want to add some vines. I kind of like vines when they go like down to these things. It really looks cool from the inside. So we can just do that real quick. And you know, we got some major vine problems in this on this property right over here. You know, it's quite unfortunate. And you know, the roof isn't doing too hot either, so that's what it is. Stone, sure, you know what, we found some natural stone when we were building this thing, so you know, we incorporated it into this thing, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. There we go. It's a little bit too clean, so let's add in some cracked bricks. There we go. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Coming together. How many? Let's try rendering a little bit more chunks over here. We got plenty of FPS. There we go. You know, just kind of easier to tell the distance to other places. You know, to kind of not put too much stuff into certain areas. So we're back here. I also need to redo this thing. I just randomly thought about this big ass building that I stopped building yesterday when one of my friends asked me about it. He was like, yo man, this is such a nice big ass building, but when are you gonna build it? So I just kind of stopped because I just didn't know what to do, because it kind of got all weird, because I wanted to do this big spiral staircase over here. And what I think I'm gonna end up doing is remove it, because first of all, the thing is, you know, it's great and all, it leads straight up there, but the thing is, it just takes up so much room, you know. It literally takes up all of this room. So yeah, it's a big building, but then you're literally left with like not a lot of space at all. And another reason why it's like really bad is because there's kind of only one way up, you know. And I think I want to do like kind of a small passage over here and another small passage over here, so it's kind of better for PvP if you have more spaces to go and hide. Plus, you know, we're gonna free up all of this, so these are actually gonna be like pretty solid levels, and we can add in some rooms and stuff where, you know, we obviously just like can't add in rooms like this, you know. There's just not enough space. So yeah, I'm gonna get working on this thing in the future. I just completely like stopped working on it because yeah, I just didn't like the inside, you know. And you know, kind of built a lot of the inside already, so I was like, I kind of don't want to change it and so on, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I think that's I think that's what needs to happen though. This hill is also, the front is looking pretty alright. The back is very not alright though, so we gotta change this. Possibly replace it with stone, because it's kind of gonna need to be this steep, you know, and like dirt doesn't really come like that, so kind of want to incorporate some stone over here. What the hell's this? What's our secret area? I have no idea when I made this. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Just 1 second. We're back. We're back. So yeah. Also, one of my friends, I think, is gonna start working on this boat. He really wants to build a boat for some reason, so, go right ahead. I don't want to build it. And Dugrizik gave the fuck up on it, so yeah. And some docks need to come in over there. We have this area. I really like this graveyard that I did, man. It's so colorful, you know what I'm saying? Encased in with the bushes, just sort of like a completely different. Ignore that. That's gonna go. Obviously, but yeah, it's kind of like its own little area on the map. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a whole different thing going on. So that's pretty nice. All right. Now we kind of want to connect all of these things together with the path. I don't wanna. If I add another one of these buildings over here, it's gonna be kind of too clogged up. It can kind of be a little bit more open like this. I can add in some more trees. I think that's gonna be. It's gonna work alright. Yeah, and then I gotta get someone to clear out all of this area. And yeah, I mean, then eventually, I guess, gotta get started on this big ass thing, which kind of didn't want to do because I did this whole island, but no one's building anymore, I guess. So guess I'm gonna do this one as well, which is probably gonna be, I don't know, I'll see. My original plan, if I was gonna build it, was to just copy paste a whole bunch of these buildings, changed a little bit, but copy pasted them over here. But the thing is, it's kind of nice how like two different styles, both of these islands have, because if you fly over, for instance, Twist built this sort of a house, which is a completely different structure from like the ones over here. So it's nice to have that contrast, just like a completely different area, so I'm definitely gonna copy paste the mill, so that's one thing. But yeah, that location was supposed to kind of, I originally thought of it as being more like a lot more stone. This one is kind of like buildings all over the place on the grass and stuff. I wanted that one to have like a whole kind of a stone wall and bigger stone buildings kind of connected together and stuff. But it's kind of hard to do, and nobody else is doing it, and I don't really want to do it. So I guess what I'm gonna do is just find some designs, and I could probably get Twist to build another different structures. So we can just get a few more designs of these sort of buildings, copy paste them all over, and make some different inns and stuff. And that whoops, I'm still over here. Okay, that's the second time this stream. So yeah. Oh yeah, as far as everything goes, like this place is pretty much complete. Aside from this building, the docks over here, in this ship, which one of my friends said he kind of wants to do, so we'll see if he does that. The graveyard is done, and then this area is also gonna be done. So then it's really just clearing out this thing and then building this village, and with these farmlands like they're over here, and that is pretty much gonna be it for the map. And then we can actually turn it into like a little Battle Royale thing. So it's pretty exciting. That's pretty nice. Kinda should have streamed a lot more of this stuff, because my idea was kind of stream a whole bunch of this, which then I just kind of didn't get to because college exams and stuff, and also kind of didn't build too much. I built a little bit, you know, just to kind of get my mind off things and stuff. But my plan was to get, you know, a few viewers in, you know, like really just a few people interested, you know, maybe like 5-10 viewers per stream would have been perfect. Because then we could actually play, you know what I'm saying? We could actually play. So now that's a little bit different, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, okay, we might as well get started on the path. So most important thing, the actual path. So we kind of gotta connect stuff to over here. So my thing for building paths is just to basically go ham like this, you know. Just kind of make my way. And, you know, just kind of randomly breaking like this gives it that sort of a natural feel of where people walk and stuff. So we can just have it connect right over here. This is kind of, there we go. So now let's fill this thing right in, see how it looks. Let me set it to time set day for you guys, because my monitor is a lot brighter and stuff, so I have no problems doing it at night time, but it does not look as bright or as good on stream though. So, you know, I did put some filters in OBS, so the stream is a little bit brighter, a little bit more vibrant. You know, it's just my personal taste, but yeah. Okay, so we got this path. Let's make it a little bit wider over here. Okay. Kind of want to make it a little bit wider over here as well. And over here. And make it different over here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This path. Now we gotta get all the way up to this building. So the thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna connect these two buildings together first. So just like this, real quick. Make a little connection. There we go. And now let's connect this thing. So let's come right around like this to over here. Now we basically gotta go up, so let's start going up right over here. And I actually just want to place these blocks as I go so it doesn't get too confusing or anything. Okay, there we go. And come across like this. Yeah, kind of widen it a little bit over here. Yeah, you know, sure. Then we can just go ham like this, and we can connect everything together. This doesn't look right. Here we go. Now we just fill these things in. Gotta fix this real quick, so spruce log. This isn't the spruce log, but spruce log is gonna look, it's gonna look okay. No, let's just get the dark one. A little bit of extra work, but you know, the details. Gotta get the details right. Kind of looks weird because dirt is over there, but you know, it's kind of how it should look, I guess. This thing is a little bit too... It's just a little bit too blocky. So there we go. That looks a little bit better, a little bit more natural. And this thing like that. And we also kind of want to add a little path right over there. So we can actually just kind of come across here. So this is just like a small little path over here around the house. There we go. To the logs. And yeah, okay. I got this stuff connected together. Let's expand this like that. Okay. Alright, yeah, you know, it's connected and stuff. I don't like that block over there, it just looks so out of place. Add some bone meal. You know, add some more grass around over here because it kind of doesn't fit in with the rest of the stuff that has like pretty tall grass. So yeah, add a whole bunch over here. We also kind of want to do little gardens for these houses. That's kind of the more details and stuff. Let's get some cobblestone real quick. Fill this thing in. Put some bone meal over here. There we go. And we also need to put in some trees because I don't know, this whole area is kind of pretty empty, so we do want to put in a little bit of trees over here. So let's get a fence. Let's get a slab. Like this. You can put a nice big tree right over here. And please be a big tree so I don't have to knock you down. That's good enough. It's not one of the biggest trees, but it's alright. Let's try to get a big one over here though, you know what I'm saying. Gotta get a big tree over here. Okay, that's awful. Yeah, I hate these trees. I'm just gonna knock it down real quick. It's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying indeed, man. The game also kind of lags when you break leaves. It's weird. It's like it's not noticeable on the stream, I bet. It's just kind of a little bit weird when playing. I think this tall grass was kind of the issue that I had. So let's try this again. This should be a big tree now. Hopefully. Whoops. What the hell? Just break it. Okay, there we go. Come on. Grow, buddy. Come on. Okay. Well, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. I really do want to get one big tree here, man. Like bro. Please, man. We just need a big tree. Is this grass bothering you? Like, look, man. Just, there we go. There we go. Now we have a big tree over here. So, alright. I also want to add in some vines so you can actually get up on these trees. But we can just add vines like over here onto this tree because then you can climb up here and, you know, go up here and stuff. This is actually a good tree over here, you know, you can look at the whole graveyard. It's a pretty nice vantage point, so don't want to make it too OP. You can also get up here on the roof. No, you can't. Okay, well, you know. But yeah. Alright. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Kind of a shame that smoke doesn't go like through here. But can't really do anything about this. We'd have to knock this whole thing out, which would not be great. But yeah, okay. You know, looking like a pretty nice another little area over here. We also kind of gotta connect stuff to the graveyard at this point, right? So maybe we want to do like a little path, like through here. You know? Maybe we want to do like a little bit of a path over here. We can just kind of loop over here. There we go. So, you know, we kind of connected to the graveyard because the main road is going to be connected over here. You know, kind of want to have a road coming down here and stuff. So this is kind of the main entrance point, you know, so you kind of enter looking at the church, but, you know, then also have like these little bits over here, you know, because of course some people over here, you know, aren't gonna walk all the way around, you know, if we're just kind of going by how real towns would actually look like. So yeah, you know, that connected pretty nicely, looking pretty nice. Don't really want to connect it over here because it would be kind of a long line. You know, I think it's fine just like that. This thing is sort of empty, so maybe we want to like come like right down a little like that. I think that would be kind of cool. So just set our position over here, and then we want to come in like right over here somewhere. So kind of clear this thing up. And then connect it over here. Okay. Then we can just continue from over here. Just a small little path, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too big. You know, kind of fills in a little bit of the gap as well. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool actually. It's kind of weird how it meets this place. Let's add in some cobblestone, I guess, for the path. Like that. Yeah, you know, I think that looks pretty okay. Got a small little entrance into the graveyard. Okay, yeah, two little small entrances, and then the main entrance over there. That looks pretty okay. Looks pretty okay if you ask me. All right, how long have I been streaming for? Let's see. Does Twitch dashboard tell me? Because I don't know how. What does it say on the Streamlabs OBS? I don't know. You know what? I'm just not gonna know, I guess. Let's see. CPU usage. FPS. Dropped frames. We have dropped 1465 frames. It's only 0.6%. Fun facts with Doan. I don't know. Does it say anywhere? It doesn't really say it anywhere that I can find at the moment. No, it just kind of doesn't. It's just it's just here. So I don't know. Can I check on YouTube actually to let's see. Refresh my dashboard on YouTube real quick. YouTube should tell me. Come on, YouTube. No, it's just showing my previous stream. And it says I'm offline. I should be online. Maybe a restream isn't properly streaming to YouTube. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see if I'm live on YouTube. It doesn't say I am, which is sort of a little bit strange. No, I am live, just not on my YouTube dashboard. So that's cool. There we go. Oh, what the hell? Is this live? What the hell? It's like streaming stuff that I've been like literally doing like 20 minutes ago. Okay, now we're back. That's cool. Okay. We're streaming about 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes. Kind of felt longer than that, to be honest. All right. Well, I mean, you know, the goal. I mean, we can kind of fix up the lighting a little bit. Oh, definitely. You know, kind of want to have well lit up paths. So let's get a wall real quick. And we're just gonna place some lanterns all over the place. There we go. We can put this one like right over here, I guess. And put another one over here. And we can just go all the way over here, put another one like that. And put another one down here. So now we're kind of connecting everything. Maybe we have a little hanging lantern over here, you know, for the back side and stuff. Looking pretty good. So yeah, kind of like a well lit up path. You know what I'm saying? Like this looks pretty nice for like a night game and stuff. Maybe we want to add like a lantern up here. There we go. The sign is also kind of lit up now. We also want to lit up this whole place. So there we go. Light this stuff up. The path to this tower. And the rest is pretty much lit up. There we go. So now the entire way up is lit up, and we also kind of want to put another one over here. Okay, do we want to lit up these little paths? I mean, actually, do we want to do that? Because they're not the main path. I think it's fine like this, you know? I mean, it's a very short path to not be lit up. Plus, it's kind of not the main path, so I think that's a nice little contrast. Did I seriously place a fire on this before? What the hell? Maybe we should place some campfires. You know, just some random campfires. Know what I'm saying? Maybe we can just leave that there for right now. We can just like place a campfire like right over here. You know, kind of this buildings thing. Nah, it kind of looks weird. It's kind of out of place. I do need to fix this now that I see it actually, so I kind of hate these little things. There we go. Let's get the path back. Probably have some other buildings to fix as well. So the rest is okay over here. Let's get over here. Okay, this is also fine. I think I fixed this one before. Yeah, it's fine. There we go. This is another. So we need spruce. So it actually looks like it goes down to the ground. Okay, and the other stuff is okay. Alright. Yeah, and this definitely doesn't need to be lit up, like it's right here. Should we lit up these passages in the graveyard as well? I don't know. This one's lit up. I think this one has like a light glitch over here. Yeah, because there's like no light source. It's just lit up. Because yeah, the graveyard was never supposed to be lit up, but that's just like a light glitch over there that I wasn't able to get rid of. Yeah, I think this is fine. I don't think we need to lit up the whole graveyard over here. You know, kind of the main path is lit up for going into the church, but these things kind of don't have to. Then these two big guys are also lit up, so. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna export a new render of the map. Because, like, the graveyard has pretty much not changed, but it is actually, like, you know, it's actually here. Unlike here, we have, like, no things over here. Plus, now we added this whole area, so we kind of completed this whole area right now, you know? Sure, we have to. I mean, we don't really have to, but I kind of want to add catacombs over here. But, I mean, pretty much this whole area is kind of ready to go, mostly, you know? Of course, there's gonna be a lot of finishing touches and stuff. But I think it's okay. I think it's looking pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna update the map. Should there be any other thing over here? I feel like there should just be something over here, you know. Just a little something. Let's add in a birch tree. Here we go. And let's add in more just like tall grass and stuff. Just fill it in a little bit, you know. It's kind of a little bit too plain, kind of a little bit without a purpose. But we kind of fill it in like this, you know. It can kind of be like a little bit of an ambush hiding spot or something, you know what I'm saying? You can go up the trees. You know, I think that's pretty okay. So alright. These buildings looking pretty nice. Yeah, Twiz did a good job designing this building, you know. It looks something like medieval, you know, family kind of struggling and stuff. With the building, you know. He likes to build a two-tone sort of things, like with the church. So yeah. I didn't really put too many. Actually, I think I did. I put like one in here and stuff, yeah. Okay. It's not really too important where the chest placeholders are, but yeah. We have another small little kind of an area like that over here, and this is just like a bigger area for a lot of people's kind of work area up here. Yeah, this looks really nice, you know? The vines, because it kind of looks like you're in your own little forest thing, and it's kind of feels safe and comfy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the ship over here that is probably gonna get moved like more towards over here, you know, almost not really into the docks. Or do we kind of want it into the docks? Not really, because you have this whole area over here, then you have this whole area over here. So also have the ship here is a little bit too much, but definitely kind of want to have it over here, you know. So it's a little, so you know, if you land on the ship, you can then also kind of go the whole church route, or you can kind of go this whole route. So that's gonna be pretty nice. Definitely need a boat though. Definitely need docks for this place, you know, because it's sort of like kind of looks like more of a northern village, you know. So obviously trading like fish and stuff, and just trading in general is pretty big, you know. We also have a market in the middle over here. So yeah, I really like this thing, you know. Really like the feel of just you know, wandering the streets over here, because when I started building, you know, I it didn't feel so good, but I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good enough, you know, for PvP and stuff. But you know, now it actually has like an actual feel, like it's a village, you know. But it's all about like kind of the little details, you know, trying to get stuff. Ooh, right, the gardens. I wanted to add some more gardens. So let's. Yeah, I think I want to add in a little bit of some gardens over here to this build, to these buildings. So let's get a hoe. We kind of gotta make it rain. So, and we can just get some potatoes and some carrots, some beetroot. I think we need, yeah, the seeds for this thing. All right. So weather rain. So there we go. And we're just gonna clear this stuff up. Make a little bit of a garden area, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do to survive, man. It's a cruel world here. Not too big of a garden, you know, just something, you know, something to feed the people, something to feed the kids. Oh, rain's gone. That's not good. Yeah, I have like anti-rain stuff still, so you know, it's fine. Now add in some of the beetroots, and there we go. Okay. Also want to add a little bit of a farming area over here. Be kind of all over the place, you know, why not? And just add in again some potatoes, some carrots, everything sort of mixed in, you know. Carrots are kind of gonna be the main thing, because potatoes and beetroots, I think, beetroots are pretty useless if you just, you know, harvest them and you can't really do anything with them in a PvP like this. But yeah, little backyard gardens for these things are kind of gonna add in a little bit more style, I think. Could make a bigger one over here. Get all of this stuff in. There we go. So, you know, it's not gonna be hard to get shitty food, but it's gonna be a little bit harder to get like real good food and stuff. As far as the PvP aspect is concerned, you know, because you know, carrots are okay to survive and stuff, but you don't really want to have carrots on standby if you're PvPing, you know, because your saturation goes down pretty quickly and stuff, which is not good. There we go. And now we also kind of want to make a little path from the house all the way down here. There we go. Gotta get some more dark oak to fill this thing in. So there we go. And alright, you know, add a little bit of extra personality to the map. You know, having little gardens in the back like this. Nothing too big. So yeah, looking pretty nice. Maybe add a lantern over here, you know, and maybe have like a log of a tree that was here with a lamp on it. And I do want to make some more trees, actually. It's kind of the last thing that I want to do right now. Some bone meal. Just make a big tree over here, which, you know, please be a big tree. Oh my god. The freaking hitboxes are just, Jesus Christ. There we go. So please be a big tree, man. Come on, we need a big tree over here. Come on, man. Give me a big tree. It's growing quite up. Oh god dang it, it happened again. I was gonna say it's growing quite a while, so it should be a big tree. There we go. Ah, that's a beautiful tree over here, man. Oh, right. Because, yeah, you know, having a lot of trees is nice. You know, kind of adds the feel of, you know, there were forests here, so they actually got this wood from somewhere. And, you know, also kind of hides a lot of this stuff, so it's good so you can't see everything from one position. So yeah, we kind of want to, yeah, there's like gonna be nothing in this whole area, so we kind of want to fill this thing in with just trees, to be honest. So put another one over here. And you know, the reason why I'm filling all of this stuff in with these big trees is just because these look way better than the normal standard Minecraft trees, because those look pretty bad. And that's pretty much the whole reason. Okay, we got one of these, you know. Like that just looks sand, man. Put in a birch tree right over here. And there we go. You know, a little bit of a different feel as well. And we can just get some oak logs. And you can just like kind of do this little thing, you know, like there were more oak trees over here, but not anymore. So yeah, I think that looks pretty okay. I kind of haven't added like any logs like this for that purpose, actually. So okay. This is actually a thing now. Oh yeah. You can just do that. Kind of don't want that though. So kind of, you know, have to use your brain. And go like this. There we go. Then you get on top and everything is great. Oh yeah. So yeah. Okay. Big path over here. Maybe another building over here. Kind of need to get another style of like sort of these buildings, but like smaller, because you know, a kind of a smaller building could have gone over there, as well as it could go over here. And you know, of course, it's gonna be very useful for populating the rest of this island. So this is gonna be kind of the kingdom area and the farmlands, and that's it. You know, at that point we are just looping around. We got the lighthouse, then we got this whole island. So yeah, you know, this is kind of how it should look, that place, when it's finished. You know, just a whole lot of stuff packed together, you know, a whole lot of loot, you know, a big area where people are kind of supposed to go. You know, these are just sort of like kind of big compounds and stuff, and this is just, you know, sort of some general terrain, you know, not too amazing, you know, but it's kind of away from everything, you know, a little bit more safe and stuff. So yeah, then we have stuff like the water temple. So, alright. Looking pretty good. You know, was a pretty okay stream. I guess from when I checked YouTube, we should have been streaming like about an hour right now. So, not too much, but we got stuff done, which is pretty good. Kind of want to start streaming like this again, cause just so I do stuff on the map, just to move things forward. Cause the longer that this goes on, of course, the longer we were building a map, kind of the more likely it is that you're gonna quit before you finish it. But I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, it's kind of so close that, would you really quit? I don't know, man. But yeah, stuff coming together. So thank you for tuning into the stream, and yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful and safe day or night, and goodbye.